Welcome to the Lit Channel, where we're always learning interesting things. What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to take a look at a great book titled The Warrior Ethos, written by an author named Steven Pressfield. I first read this book back in 2015, and I recently picked it back up to revisit after talking to one of my buddies about it. So I decided it was time to reread the book and give a review. According to his short bio, Steven Pressfield is the author of multiple books. He's a former Marine, and in 2003, he was made an honorary citizen by the city of Sparta in Greece. The thing I really enjoyed about this book is that it's not too long, which makes it a quick read. It only has about 90 pages, and each chapter is only a few pages long. Although the book is short, there are some really great stories and quotes throughout the book I really enjoyed. I used highlighter tabs to mark different stories and points of interest that I found in the book, and as you can see, I marked up quite a few places that I found interesting. The first example of one of the quotes that you'll find when you open the book is a quote from Plutarch, and it reads, "Spartans do not ask, 'How many are the enemy?' but they ask, 'Where are they?'" I thought this was a great quote, not only because it demonstrates the mentality of the Spartans and how they viewed battle, the enemy, and fighting, but also because it's a great example of the mindset that was required of the Spartans to demonstrate their idea of the warrior ethos. After the initial quote, the book starts out with an intro called Writing About War, where Pressfield gives a brief history about himself and his work, before listing some questions to consider about what the warrior ethos means, the considerations about honor and its relationship to the warrior ethos, and how we apply the warrior ethos in our lives. Those questions are: does a fighting man require a flag or a cause to claim a code of honor? Does a warrior ethos arise spontaneously, called forth by necessity and the needs of the human heart? And what is a warrior ethos? Where did it come from? And what form does it take today? At the end of the book's intro, Pressfield explains that the book was written initially for service members in uniform. However, the utility of the book and how it's understood and used is the true value that the reader can acquire from reading the book. Additionally, the information in the book is not specifically targeted at military personnel, but that it can be used by everybody, both in their personal lives and their professional lives. He explains this by stating that we all fight wars of our own, not only internally and externally, but also at work, with our families, and throughout the world. And that the struggles that we endure help to defend our sense of integrity and define who we are and what we believe in those situations. The final questions that Pressfield asks in the intro are, in my opinion, important questions to consider not only while reading the book, but also when we explore our own individual moral compass, and those questions are as follows. Do we fight by a code? And if so, what is it? What is the warrior ethos? And lastly, how do we and how can we use the warrior ethos and be true to it in our internal and external lives? Throughout this series, I'm going to break down the warrior ethos by sections and chapters. My hope is to provide information about the book in easily digestible sections so we can interpret, understand, and apply the concepts contained in the book within our everyday lives. So stay tuned for future episodes. If you stayed through the entire video, thank you. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel to get notifications about upcoming future episodes. I hope you have a great day, and remember, let's always continue learning interesting things.